Well, that's not straight and full. It's full with a little bit of width, and Duckett has drilled that through square cover for the first boundary of the morning.
Yeah, up at Old Trafford they had a man on the boundary, square cover. That was a different plan. Skipper has said straight, no width, because he likes it there.
The man has gone back now to the boundary, but he's gone very square, which is just leaving that area down at third man open, and that's a very strong area for Duckett. Picks up 3 on this occasion.
Back now, it runs away from you. That is down the slope. Oof.
Well, he's got it away, but not where he intended to. That was an attempted cover drive, really, but there's that strong bottom hand grip, slightly closed face, and the ball squirts away through square leg.
Got a lot of runs through square leg, probably not like this. You can see that bottom hand taking over it. He's trying to hit wide mid-off. Gets a boundary behind square leg side.
It's worked. The change in the lineup. Lahiro comes in, gets Dan Lawrence, winning the toss and bowling.
Get into the high 140s, and that extra pace and the movement away up the slope was crucial. Dan Lawrence trying to get to the ball using his feet.
This has gone straight up. 2 are calling for it. The keeper's been called out, and that is well taken. He doesn't have the gloves. He doesn't need it.
Ollie Pope, he saw it, and it's going away from him with the slope. Dhananjay De Silva, early call, very early, telling the keeper stay away. It's a very good fielder, very composed, great hands, great position.
Straight away, as easy as I like for Joe Root.
Yep, he can put it away for fun, and he does. Yeah, that's not a great delivery. The first ball to a new batter has to be right on target.
Inside edge and the front pad as to the outside edge. If it drifts down there, you can knock it away, as Root has done quite beautifully there.
Just working the angles really well here, Joe Root. Gets it!
Top edge, and a man is out there and takes a comfortable catch.
Unforced error from an England batter. One of his strongest shots, the reverse sweep. Tries to get it in front of square, but can't control the elevation that it creates. Field as and when you want.
Well, as easy as you like, Brooks steers that just backward of point. Root off the front foot this time and just in front of square, but Brook off the back foot, Root off the front foot.
Completely on merit this. First 2 deliveries, good length, jagging back, both left. On this occasion, touch fuller Root, just playing the ball touch later.
Beautifully driven. He's been positive since lunch. He nailed one at extra cover in the last over. This time he finds the gap and the boundary.
Pace to rush a batter into decision making. Milan Ratnayaka.
Pulled through wide mid-on. It's not a quick pitch, so he had plenty of time.
At the badge on the helmet or just above it. He's just sitting up. Rushed him a little bit, but he was good enough to put it away. Kumar has had Brook in a little bit of trouble using that slope.
Yeah, he meant that. He wasn't trying to hit it at any stage square. He just waited until it went past him and back cut it for 4.
Control of the bat face, the control of angles, the placement of the ball. happen.
Get!
Hard sweep. The man's behind square. That's been nailed through mid-wicket.
The ability to switch between defense and attack, playing the sweep on length. Knew it was drifting in, the head getting right in front of that front pad.
Oh, now close. It's full. It's straight. It's gone. Given out on the field. Harry Brook reviews straight away.
We'll just go to Ultra just to confirm there's no bet. Looks like there's no bet. Running through, gap on the left-hand side. No bet. Ball track when available, please. Pitching in line, impacts in line. Wickets, umpire's call. We'll get you back on screen. You can stay with your original decision of outs.
Edged away and edged really along the ground, so safe enough, but not where Jamie Smith was aiming, but it will bring him his first boundary.
This ball did swing. Swing late, enticing the drive from Smith. Sri Lankans thought it was aerial, but no point position in place. Backward catcher, almost a second gully or fly gully.
Pulled away, in control, timed, placed, perfect from route.
Earlier he picks it up, but allows him to transfer his weight front foot to back foot.
Time the ball.
Number 65. 65 half centuries to Joe Root, and he continues his love affair here at Lord's. And the patience game has won. Jayasuriya just giving a little bit more outside off, and Jamie Smith taking the offer.
You find that gap here at Lord's down that slope. You can see very clearly from stump cam it will always race away.
Beats the fielder, and that is not going to be stopped. Once you beat the fielder on that side, running down.
That's an interesting field set. He's too deep to stop a single in that investment.
Edged and gone.
Bowlers, they've kept him very, very quiet. Again, wobble seam. And that holding the line, taking the edge, really well caught by Madhushkar as well.
Well, Chris Woakes chips one down the ground to get off the mark, and it will trickle away. Short ball. Root absolutely pounces on. He doesn't bowl many bad balls, Prabhath Jayasuriya, but that was one. Oh, yes, taken. That short ball has worked.
Using the bouncer to Chris Woakes, and really well directed. High enough just to make Chris Woakes lose control, and the ball tried its best to pop out. But fortunately...
Opens the face. Takes the boundary. Yet another 100 for Joe Root. He equals Sir Alistair Cook at the top of the tree for England. It's a shot that we often see with Joe Root, where he just opens the face. And it's a celebration we've seen. Mid-off was brought up, so Atkinson goes down the pitch.
Field has been up. Helps himself.
On the pitch again. Over mid-off again.
Since his first delivery, showed a level of impetus. He's very familiar in this England side.
Lovely cover drive.
Hitting Lords, as is Joe Root. That is perfection. Talk to the bowlers. It's too easy, I'm afraid, for someone of the class of Joe Root. He moves to 120.
A 15 partnership with Gus Atkinson. You've got a new bowler who hasn't really bowled at all in this series, and you've surrounded the said batter with fielders. Trying to get for two. Is it going to be a pull into the gap? 116. But this partnership has grown, and everything is a little bit too easy.
Short enough for Root to pull that handsomely down the slope for 4.
And it's not just in the bowlers mentally, it's in the rest of the players as well.
Pulled away firmly too. That's a very strong shot from Gus Atkinson. He moves to 40.
From nowhere, and he's already walking. Bat gets flipped in the hand even before the catch is taken. Toiling away here, Milan Ratnaika, and it's been his consistency which has been so impressive, and it's on the front foot beautifully. And if you're going to bring up your maiden Test 50 in style, I'm pretty sure Gus Atkinson couldn't have thought of a nicer way to do it.
Well, a lovely moment for the young man. Driving on the up late in the day here at the home of cricket.
Bit of shape, but beautifully driven by Potts.
Full. Slashed away.
Squirted fine. That should, with the harder new ball, go away to the boundary. It does.
It's compared to what, 8 or 9 at that stage? 8 maybe?
Root out on this occasion.
Root out. You can bring the stumps to play.
Oh, what a shot that is. Back of a length and belted over mid-wicket. Back-to-back boundaries for Potts.
Wide of the crease into back of a length, and looks like a predetermined.
Beautifully driven. He's played some cracking shots today as Gus Atkinson. He's having a fine summer. Short and dealt with.
But it looks a tired effort, this. Tempted bouncer, cross seam, I think.
Short pulled again, pulled in front of square, another boundary.
He's hit this right out the middle of the bat, hasn't he? He's played beautifully here, moves on to 73.
Well, a good adjustment in terms of the line, but equally up to the task is Gus Atkinson.
Big gap to aim for.
Straight drive, the arms go up, Joe Root style. Can your first summer of Test match cricket get any better than 26 wickets? You better believe it. But that right there, yeah, one of the best.
I feel like if you could have asked him how he'd like to bring 100 up, it would be that.
There's a noise as it goes through to the keeper in a...
I should have started. That's the sort of delivery you want from the nursery end, moving down the slope. Potts.
And again, it's gone fine, albeit all along the ground this time. Gus Atkinson enjoying himself in the sunshine here at Lord's this morning.
A little bit too far down leg side.
Oh, terrific catch. Terrific catch. Atkinson will be walking through that long room, and it will be a spine-tingling moment. The members will be in there, they'll be standing to him, giving him a magnificent ovation as he goes up the steps, and the ground now, having seen this catch again from Milan Rathnayaka on the big screen, just giving the Sri Lankan fielder a good reception too. It was a wonderful take. Absolutely, that's the way to go.
Don can go a few yards deeper. And the bowler, Prabhat Jayasuriya.
Tries to catch it, and he has caught it.
And this is how that last wicket fell. Kamindu Mendis did not pick it up at all, and it came at him very quickly. And in the end, it was a good catch. You can tell from his reaction, it hurried him.
Sri Lanka are away. Karunaratne is away with a nicely tucked shot into the leg side for 4.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
It's all no, straight through. Keeper Smith didn't move.
Smith with that angle body pointing towards extra cover.
Oh, gone. Played on.
Few appeals. This certainly isn't the best ball Chris Woakes will bowl. As you can see, the emotion on his face, but Madushka just chops it on to his own stumps.
Gone. Bowled. Another drag on from a Sri Lankan top order batter. Joy for Ollie Stone.
Has gone in to this moment right here, getting back in the test match wicket tally.
Oh, there's a man round the corner, and Ollie Stone has a second. It strayed earlier to leg, did so again, but the clip in the air.
One of the 2 changes for the Sri Lankan side. Patam Nissanka with such a good reputation coming into this team for Sri Lanka.
One of the reasons why he's not standing out of his ground to Ollie Stone. If you think back to where he was standing to Woakes, give himself a bit more time for shots like this.
Clipped leg side. Dinesh Chandimal, that is up the hill, but it should get to the boundary. It does.
Pace of the surface is worth going a touch fuller.
Cut hard, short, wide. Chandimal has enjoyed it out there. A boundary to end the over, 83 for 3. Ship of 48, Matthews and Chandimal. Short, wide, cut by Chandimal. Oh, beauty. What an absolute jaffa.
Wide of the crease, angling at the stumps, goes away with the slope. Too good. Way too good. Just clips the outside of off stump.
Oh! In the air and gone. 2 in the over for Potts. No mistake in the slip cordon. Harry Brook with the catch.
3.4 overs into him spell. 2 for 2 are his figures. Again, second Sri Lankan batter looking to turn it into leg side too early.
He's up to that. That is a lovely shot, hitting it at the top of the bounce. It's been timed superbly. Oh, what a shot that is.
One of the words used. He stays in it, the back hip never breaks too early.
Oh, out, another one caught down in that region. It's almost as if they're just going with the shot, irrespective of where the field is.
Batters along with Kamindu Mendis, their first test here again. He looked very, very good, but again, a lack of awareness of the movement of that fielder. He was much finer at one stage. They've gone a bit squarer. And then just going with it really quickly.
Well, If he's going to play like that, forget about the follow-on thinking.
Ease with which he plays. And then you contrast it to the batters in the side.
Well, that is fantastic. Simple as that.
But again, just uncomplicated, isn't it? You watch the ball, see the length, and you react to it.
Oh, got him. Got him. Really good catch.
Well, England have been so persistent with the line and length throughout today. Good catch.
Top edge, but it's sailing high and handsomely over fine leg. That's what England are looking for.
Ollie Stone and England will not mind this shot at all. Have to absolutely nail this. Get it all the way up the slope. Over fine leg for 6. It's been very decisive so far. Ducked when necessary.
That particular fielder. And then when they stray on the offside, he just watches the ball so well, doesn't he? He doesn't anticipate the ball to swing, he just watches it and reacts to the swing if it's there, and if not, reacts the opposite way.
I'm going to kick it away. Yeah. Gone. There's that drop. He's bowled beautifully in this spell.
To flight the ball in the air and tempt Sir to come down the pitch. Crucially, Ollie Pope keeping mid-on up, mid-off up. So there's a gap there to hit straight.
Whipped away leg side. That's a wonderful shot against the spin. Brings up his 50 in fine style.
Well, it's been another terrific innings. He played superbly up at Manchester. Absolutely can see why those first-class numbers and indeed his test match numbers are so outstanding. It's early days in his test career.
Like that. And that's into the members. Watch, into the committee room nearly. 6.
Ben Stokes was batting at that end and going to his 100 with those mighty 6s. He thinks, well, it's much easier to clear the boundary hitting down the slope to the shorter side, so deliberately take it on. Excellent batting.
Nearly took the Pims out.
Straight over the keeper, straight over the boundary line. Oh no, run out chance if they can get it back to Stone or go direct. Don't worry about the bowler. Ollie Pope is still not 100% sure. Throw to Ollie Stone or not, or was he going to go the direct? Just watch him here. He was looking at his end and then he had to wait and wait. Gave himself that little extra time. Aimed, fired, and bye-bye.
Leg who's back or targets straight from a short ball.
Who wants it? Two fielders converging, and it's Wokes off the Lord's ground.
Yeah, played well. Good bowling, good execution, a simple catch. Finish the innings from Chris Wokes.
Pulled hard in front of square, and Duckett has his second boundary.
It's not the tallest, but he's very, very good on the short ball.
Now, is there an inside edge onto pad? That's the debate. It's not LBW. He's way outside the line. They're debating, was it inside edge onto pad and caught behind? He's going to have a look.
Running through. On the right, it looks like it's just for the pad. Could be an inside edge. Can you go next frame? Can we go one more frame forward? Just come back, right back out again. Looks like we've got an inside edge there. Can we go through to the catch? running through, straight into the clubs, complete the catch. Okay, thank you. I'll go back on field to Joel. Joel, I'm going to recommend you change your decision to out. We had an inside edge. You're on screen.
Edged and you don't get too often a relay catch in the cord, and that's exactly what's happened.
Had a little bit of pace on it. It was in, it was out. Angelo Matthews says thank you very much. And Sri Lanka get their second. Matthews going in for the celebratory catch and then realised that he had to do it himself.
Strays into Ollie Pope's pads. Pope gets one off the middle of the bat.
Assuming resplendent means superb, fantastic.
It's a compliment.
Oh, is it? Surprising.
Full toss, put away.
The perfect ball. It predetermined the hard sweep shot. And the full toss arrived.
Oh, can you believe it?
Dismissals like this happen. The short ball plan for Sri Lanka. Predetermined movement from Ollie Pope to open up the offside, and
Yeah, he's going to come down the track and try and take it to the left arm spinner.
Such a skill of finding the middle of the bat so early in his innings, does Harry Brook.
Can Brook make them pay? This time, gets it.
His strongest area is the slug sweep. When it's executed.
Driven beautifully down the ground. Sumptuous drive. 110 for 3. Goodbye to viewers on Main Event. You're off to the football.
Some time. Just a check drive.
Again, Root goes down the ground, this time straighter with more conviction. That's a lovely shot.
In the first innings, when Gus Atkinson took a liking to him, a couple of lusty blows from him and went all the way. This is nothing more than a chip.
Short man out there. This time the catch is taken.
That would have been a very costly drop, the way Brook was shaping up.
Yep, there he goes for it. He's looking for that shot. He's very quick on the pull.
Attempt Jamie Smith to take on a good ball, but this is well short, and there's such a big gap between deep mid wicket and long on.
Slight tactical oversight potentially.
Aye.
50 for Joe Root, backing up an outstanding 100 in the first innings with more runs in the second. He loves batting. Close and given. Confident in the review. It was very straight. It just maybe held up a fraction as well. We're really looking for that gap. More importantly, the gaps is all part of it. It was a full toss, but Root knew exactly what he was doing there. Gone. Caught at extra cover.
Brooks was setting up for a short ball there to be able to pull it away to the leg side, but done with the length. And all he can do is flat bat it straight.
Toe end of the bat, and it will go away for a boundary.
He has been a force of nature though here at Lord's with wickets and runs.
Oh, he's gone for the reverse pull. There is that man, positioned perfectly.
All style for his century. He's brought in innovation like no other for his second innings here at Lord's.
Luckily, no glove, or maybe some glove. Bit guilty. He'd just taken a blow to the glove. And this one, a little feather off that bottom hand.
Gets that away, beautifully timed. It's down the slope, so the fielder won't get that. Massive roar from the crowd.
And let's do the Virat Kohli. Through mid-wicket for 4.
Try something different, smashes it offside for 4. What a moment, what an achievement. 34 hundreds for Joe Root, top of the pile for England. How on earth does he make batting look so easy? Stone swings away, leg side, high in the air, fine leg, settles himself. Takes it. Catch from Nissanka. He made 7. It's 250 for 9. England's lead 481.
Should be it, and is it? A very good catch in the deep. And Madushka clips the first ball from Atkinson down the slope. There's no need to run those runs. Once it goes away down the slope, you can be pretty sure. I'd say he was the least effective of the 4 seamers. Speeds were a little bit down as we're coming to the end of a quite long summer of Test cricket.
There we go. He's got 200s, he's got a catch, and Gus Atkinson continues his wonderful form at Lord's.
Little break in play, and that break in play brings England a wicket. Back of a length.
Well, some aggression being shown, and that's one way just to relieve some pressure being built by England.
5 balls gone, but poor Rifle has called over.
Edge the other side. Leg slip, first innings, first slip, second innings. Stone has done for Nissanka twice in the Test.
Getting the ball to work away from the right-hander into swing, extra pace and bounce. 200th Test catch for Joe Root. Pouches it straight in the breadbasket.
Now a bit of turn. Goes away for a boundary.
Feels that slip himself for the spinners. Touch fuller. Edged and down. Rude, I think it is a first slip, yeah. Spilled one in the deep already in this game. Got 2 good catches yesterday, but this one has gone down.
He said on interview, I should have had a few more. That went quickly. That's a very hard chance. Slashed at it. Would have only caught it one-handed. Couldn't get 2 hands to it.
Edge taken. Good catch from Harry Brook, moving away to his right and low, and England get their first here on day 4.
That went quickly, and it's another really good catch from Harry Brook. Caught it behind him.
Lovely shot through extra cover. Atkinson with the tempter outside off stump. Just a dead bat. Thick outside edge and 4.
Attacking the stump, the shine on the outside, the seam, straightening the ball up, but a very good bat position right under his eyes. Straight into the ground.
A very solid sweep shot from a very good player. I guess the other issue about full rifle signalling there. Now, is there an edge down the leg side? A little glove, there is.
It is very accurate. Straight line, almost armpit length, nasty delivery. Can't get his hands out of the way, and Jamie Smith takes a simple catch.
Nicely done by Dinesh Chandimal, just leaning back, punching away off the back foot, and the ball running up the hill.
Nice balance at the crease. Day 4 and day 5 pitches here at Lord's. Back foot shots like that.
Goes after the first one, and there's space through that cordon. It was full, it was wide, and that's not what Sri Lanka needed if it went to hands, but they'll certainly take the boundary.
Yeah, the field was set leg side, so maybe Chandimal was expecting something a bit straighter, and actually Wokes threw it up wide of off stump, and it shaped away. There is no gully, there's 3 slips on over Gully's head anyway. Line which is straight.
They'll go up the slope here at Lord's and find a boundary to finish off that over from Bashir.
Chandimal thought it was low risk. May just have been turning down the leg.
Yeah, it's lovely. So just tried to adjust things here, did Bashir, and just give a little bit more outside the line of off, and Chandimal is up to it.
And the moment he does bowl that attacking line with not a lot of rough out there, he'll get driven. So the captain and his off spinner have to be on the same page with the plans.
Past the slips cordon. They were in weight.
Injured himself up at Old Trafford with that nasty blow to his thumb.
Oh, where has that shot come from? Absolutely nowhere. He'll find the boundary. It's convincing of the lot. As he looked to move it reasonably straight to the onside. And there it is, and there's the catch as well.
Yeah, the change of angle coming round the wicket meant that Angelo Matthews thought, I'll go offside.
I don't think the ball has reached the bat for that mark. Catch it. Oh, catch that. No, just over the head. Just over the head of mid-on.
With a bit of indifference in spin, it's the inside half of the bat, and Duckett's not going to be able to reach that.
Dananjaya De Silva wants to go over mid-on. Quite happy to punch that nicely and comfortably off the back foot. Be a chase down the slope.
Quicker throughout this test match, and immediately once that had beaten him, there was no way he was getting that. But
oh, short legs in the game.
Ball nipping down the slope, and Chandimal gets an inside edge straight off the top of the pad up in the air.
Goes down the ground, and he hasn't got it out in the middle of the bat, but he's got enough of it to pick up 4.
Yeah, England were really vocal after that shot. Obviously it's cost them 4, but it's what they want.
Gone, good catch, went sharply to Ben Duckett. The round the wicket angle has worked for Atkinson and England. Kamindu Mendis gone.
But every innings is new. The ball behaves differently on different days, even if it's on the same pitch. He flashed hard, but an easy catch to Ben Duckett.
Terrific shot from Dananjaya De Silva. Just stand and deliver.
Pace, he seems to have loads of time to play, and again, just a full extension. Great stability and a lovely follow through. High elbow, check drive, and driven well.
Gonna take it on. First to the leg side, now to the offside. That's a quality stroke.
He's gone back to batting well.
Duckett has just gone back a few more yards again.
Hard sweep. There's no one square of the wicket. There's a deep mid-wicket. There's excellent batting from the Sri Lankan captain.
Dhananjaya the Silva. Working the angle down the slope. Plenty of space. Square of the wicket on the leg side once you get aerial.
Full, and there is no one in front of square on the offside. Rathnayaka showed us in the first innings at Old Trafford he can bat.
All around the ground, predominantly off the back foot today. On this occasion, just frees up the arms with a bit of width on offer.
There's that punch again down the ground. Not a full flourish, doesn't need to be. And with that punch and a sharply run 3, the captain gets to 50. Bowled him. De Silva started well, he got to half a century, still looking at the pitch as if to say, what have I done?
Yes, good bowling again, hitting the pitch hard with this new ball. Generally, you get this second new ball and you sniff chances. You know opportunities are going to come your way.
He knows he loves to drive, so he's going to try and set him up in that kind of area. Right edge, not the middle of the bat.
Shapes up nicely, doesn't he? Lower order, he does time those balls well. His weight isn't too far back.
I heard a noise, Gus Atkinson heard a noise, and that means yet again Gus Atkinson goes up on the honour board here at Lord's.
That he is doing in Test match cricket at the moment. Wobble seam delivery across Rathnayaka, who went for a pull shot, I think. Was expecting the bouncer, and it wasn't the bouncer, and Gus Atkinson, arms aloft.
He's taking some punishment there from Lahiru Kumar, who's absolutely thrashed that through the offside.
You're not going to survive. You have to play your shots, I reckon. Have some fun.
Yeah, it's been a real... High it goes. Potts takes the catch. Stone, correction, takes the catch. And England have the Test match.
They need conditions to be like this. They need batting lineups to make them work hard. They've had to do that here on day 4 at Lord's. That's the final wicket, the final catch.
Slower ball, skillful bit of work from Woakes and a good bit of thinking. Simple catch for Stone, who just had to track back about 5 yards.